today we about to install my digital gauge. I've been seeing it for a minute. I don't know why I didn't get it in the first place, to be honest. I guess I didn't really care about it, but I'm gonna see how it looks on my car. See if there's a difference. Well, clearly there's gonna be a difference. It's gonna be digital. It's not gonna be like the OEM one. Boring. So I ordered it. Let's see what's good, see if I like it or not. I'm gonna still keep my OEM ones just in case I want to go back, which I doubt. I'm not gonna do all that work, then put it right back. Alright, let's get it. Also, if you have the fuel level problem, this might correct it. This might work. Hope for the best. I'm not saying spend $1,000 on a gauge just to see if it's the problem, but we'll see. This is gonna be the last time you see this cluster, I hope. Like I said before, if you having the cluster issue with the gas thing, and you put the new one and it doesn't fix your problem, you might have something wrong in the electrical by the pump or that white box, AC box behind the radio. See that? All I have is a brake light on, obviously because I'm manual, and the airbag. I forgot to erase that because I took out my seat, the seat belt, and the door. My door open. Okay. So first things first, I want to remove my whole steering wheel because I'm not trying to scratch nothing on this. If this was another car, junk car, whatever, I would just leave the steering wheel on there with the regular steering wheel. But I'm not trying to scratch my stuff. All right, so I'm gonna take off the steering wheel. Let's take these out over here. There's 2 bolts on the side. I took these out. I think I did plenty of videos taking this off, but I'm gonna still do it anyway. 2 Torx over here on the sides. One there and one on the other side. You have to take out these screws here. It's 2 screws, both sides. And yeah, all right. Let me get the tools. Okay, make sure you have your steering wheel straight. When you take off the steering wheel, if you're taking yours off, you can put it right back straight. Okay, so mine's straight. Now let's take off these side things over here. Here you can just use your nail if you have nails. I barely got nails. Take this off, and it's gonna be a Torx T30. Take that right here. Make sure your T30 has the little hole in there. You see that? If you don't have that hole, it's not gonna fit because there's a special Torx in there. Okay, a special one. Let me show you if you can see in there. Turn on the flat. You see that? You need that. There's a middle thing right in there. Let's take this off, loosen them. I'm not gonna show you me loosening it because there's no point. Once you do that, just pop it out. If you want, you could disconnect the battery. I'm not. All right, take out these with a pick. Then you're gonna remove this 19 mil right here. Disconnect this too. Okay, now let's get the 19. Once you do that, it's I have to bang a little bit to pop this out. Okay, carefully take this off. Make sure you keep this straight. All right, now you can remove this off. See, there's 2 screws. You can remove these. Okay. Now you could pop this up. Pop this down. You don't need to put that down. Just pop this up over the top. Okay, you get the point. Now we have to remove the screws that's down there. So let's pop this off here. Take this off. I like to take these off, man. They be in the way. This there. Okay, now you have to drop this over here to get to the screws under there. All right, so let's 2 screws right here. Where OBD is. Make sure you remove the side over here, panel off, trim, whatever you want to call it. Now let's drop this down. Like so. Okay, be careful. Careful, be careful. Now, you can take this whole thing off so everything's out your way, but I don't feel like taking this whole thing off for real. So we'll try to get in there without taking that off. But I'm gonna take these off right here, 10 mil. Okay, now there's like 4 screws under here you have to find. All right, so there's one here that's right in front of your face, and like 2 on this side. Oh, it's 2 right here. Let's take this off for the 10s. So on this side, there's one right behind this little trim here of the steering wheel. There's one. There will be one right behind there. Which mine? You see that? See that right there? That's where it's at. You got to loosen that. So you got to remove this trim first. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's this right here. It's supposed to be Phillips heads here. Make sure you take them out. Don't yank it out. There's supposed to be one in there. You see that? There's one in there. Take those out. Okay, now take this off. Okay. All right. Pop this off. All right. So once you take that off, you will see the bolt. See that right there? Take it off. If you can't get in there, use this swivel 10, because it'll definitely fit. Okay. It's fit like that. Look at that. You see that? Perfect. I'll take it off. But before we do anything, let's transfer the miles over. Because it's already plugged in. We gotta plug this in the OBD and transfer the miles over. Okay? This is for your CarPlay. If you have a Tesla screen, you'll see what I'm talking about. Alright, so we need this to transfer the miles. Okay, like I said, let's sync the miles over before I remove this whole thing over. Well, before I remove this, let's plug this in the OBD and plug this in the digital. Okay, I got it plugged in. Now I gotta take the digital cluster and put this behind it. Sheesh, this is it right here. Damn, it's pretty heavy. This is it right here. Wait a minute, yeah. Gotta plug that thing over here. Just like that. Now let's turn on the car. 1, 2. Now, make sure it's sinking over. Ooh, look at that. There you go. That's my miles. Sheesh. See, miles as this. That's all you had to do first to sync the miles over. Okay? Alright, once you do that, this is all synced it over. Now let's unplug this thing. And let's put this to the side because I'm not ready to put this on yet. Because the OEM one is not out. Put this to the side for now. Now let's turn this button off. Now we gotta take the button off, the connector that's behind here, take it off, and try to take this off. All right, once you do that, take off the button. Now let's try to pick this up. Make sure you got no bolts in there. Before you do that, you have to disconnect the connector that's behind there. I don't know if you can see it from the outside window. Can you? No, you cannot see it. Can you see it there? You see those connectors? I don't know if you see, but there's 2 connectors back. Well, there's a connector back there. You have to unplug that first before anything. I'm gonna take these switches off too, because they're in the way. Yeah, it's gonna make it much easier. It's just the 2 bolts here, and there's a connector that's right here on that side, and that's it. See, come out easy. Now you have to remove this and put the digital one in here. You're gonna have to remove this. Wow, okay, right here. Phillips here, Phillips here, Phillips here. Well, we're gonna take out this right here. Okay, let's take those off. Okay, take this off. We take those screws off. Now, oh yeah, I forgot this one. And there's 2, like one here and one over here. Phillips. There's 2 here, right at the bottom. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's right here. Once you do that, it should just come out. Boom. All right. This is the old one. As you see, now we're about to install the new one. Yes, sir. Same way, you took it off, put it back. Okay, so this is the HDMI cable. You have to, if you want to connect your Tesla screen to this thing with the Google Maps and all that. This is for when you want to update the gauge, any updates. Basically, that's to just update the cluster. That's it. Not crazy. That's the, you know, the connector that goes to there. That's for that. And this, obviously, go to the other one. And this is to update the miles, which we did already. To be honest, I'm gonna plug both of these in so I could just have them hanging somewhere just in case I need it, because I'm not trying to take this back out just to update or whatever to the cluster. So I'm gonna leave these on here and let it hang to the bottom and tuck it in. Let's put this back together. Make sure you sync your mileage with this, all right? If y'all don't follow my car page, I had a carbon dash coming, so I'm gonna have to take this out again to do the whole carbon dash. Stay tuned for that. Before you start putting every bolt back together, let's make sure the screen works, and make sure the mileage is synced, because you're not trying to put this all together and something's wrong. Okay, so let's press the button. 1, 2. Okay, yes sir, yes sir. Let's get it. The miles is synced. We straight. Alright, we gonna play with this when all the steering wheel's done. Low oil level. I don't know what's this talking about, because my thing is not low. It's just tweaking already. We just started this thing, man. It's just tweaking. Is it touchscreen? No, it's not touchscreen. Okay. So I'm gonna have to play with this because I don't know how this works. Please check HDMI connection. Okay. HDMI. Okay. I just play with this a little bit. I just changed the theme on there. I just use this button over here to change it. It's the menu here. Go theme. Right? You go theme, press this. Now you go down with this. See which one you want. Let's do theme 5 because that was 4. You just right here, enter. See it shuts off. Thing comes on. And this your theme 4 here. If you like that theme. Okay, now let's press enter again. Let's go theme 5. Enter. See how that one looks. Theme 5. You'll see. Oh yeah, there's a GTR. This is the GTR theme. It's not that bad. I might keep this one. I might keep this one. But let me see what 6 theme 6. Do we have 6? Oh yeah, 6. Alright, enter. Alright, this is 6. Whoa, this look weird. That look really weird. Alright, let's see what else. Enter. Is there 7? Nope, no 7. There's only 6 themes. Alright, so let's see 1. I never seen 1. Just the gauge. So I don't know how that works. Oh, that's a regular basic shit. See number 2. Number 2. This is number 2. It's alright. And 3, already seen 3. I was down 3 already. But I'm gonna keep mine with, I might go with the GTR look, to be honest. Let me see. GTR look was number 5. I kinda like this one better. Yes sir. Let's get it. Keep it like that for a second. Well, till I change it. Let's see what else it got. Connect your phone to Bluetooth. I already connected that. I don't know why it's supposed to be on. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna play with this thing because it's not connected to my phone for some reason. I don't really care about that because I have my Tesla screen for that. But everything else, pretty much, it tells you when the door is open. This door is open. My front door, open. It's open. My trunk is open too. See the red. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now let's put this back together. All right, almost done here. Make sure this thing's aligned straight, same way you had it. You took it off. Leave it like this. Well, leave it like that. Now, all I gotta do is put the airbag on in the bottom trim, and we should be straight. I'ma play with it some more in case you want to see it. Everything's back together, as you see. Steering wheel, everything, and the screen. This is the main thing we're concerned about. As you, like I said, the airbag. That was a C. I forgot to erase it, so that's gonna be erased eventually. And I don't know what this is. I think it's a tire light. Oh, tire light's right here. This brake light, my brake is up. As you see, if I put it down, it goes away. Okay, now it's up. All right. What else? What else? Seatbelt. It's a seatbelt right there. And this is the headlight. My headlight's on. All right, is it on? Yeah, it was on. See that? It was on. Okay. Now, whatever theme you choose, it'll be different, clearly. I choose this GTR theme. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, you can just play with the buttons, see how this works. I have to keep playing with this thing because there's a lot of things going on in here. Don't forget to sync your mileage. Yeah. So play with the menu over here. You go through this thing, you'll see it right there. If you have this GTR setting, the other ones will be different, clearly. And you use this thing to go down on them. Okay. What else? Okay, let me do my oil light because I just did my oil change. Let's try to fix that. Oil. Yeah, let me go to that oil. Yeah. 5,000. Okay. Oil filter is the same thing. I don't really touch that one because it's gonna pop up same thing with the oil, engine oil. But if you change your filter every 10,000, so you put 10,000 there instead of 5,000. Tire rotation, I do it every. I can't even do tire rotation because I have staggered rims, so I don't do rotation. I just change the tires. And yeah, that's it. What else? Oh yeah, you have this little Infiniti over here. Where is it? Over here. See that Infiniti? Oh, I passed it. Oh, passed it. There's an Infiniti right here. You see that? Little Infiniti. But yeah, let's play with it. See how you want your settings, and I'm gonna keep playing with mine and see what's good. But I'm gonna keep my OEM ones, like I said, just in case. You never know, this might, malfunction. So once again, do not forget to sync your mileage. Don't get too happy and just put everything on and you're like, oh, it doesn't say any mileage, because I told you had to change the damn mileage. I told you that. So first thing you should do. That's why I did mine first, okay? Before I put everything all together. All right, so if it helped y'all, give me a like and subscribe. Later.